I say, me not the differentiate between Yoruba, Hausa, or Igbo. If Nigerian commit crime, it's a Nigerian. That's all I need to know. You understand? So
All right, guys, from the look of things, I think at the end of the day, there are a lot of issues that are complex surrounding these Igbo kings matter in Ghana. The other day, yesterday, it was said that allegedly he's been arrested. Videos of how he got arrested wasn't really out, which I doubted if it was actually true. But my concern is not about being arrested or not. Like some of you did confirm that it's not true. I appreciate. But my concern is that the government, like we are waiting for, expecting officially to address, right, what is up and trending in this issue and what should happen from the high commissions to the security agencies or people in charge is still where I'm keen at, regardless of the fact that Ghanaians as a people and youth have said that on the 19th, which is definitely on Saturday, is going to be a protest. Guys, I'm not against any actions or inactions of Ghanaians trying to protect their country, but my pain and my greatest plight will be the innocent one. That's where it's been paining me. I've been saying this. You know, like I always say, when two elephants are fighting, is the ground that will suffer. The wicked, the bad eggs now will run for their life, go and hide, and it's the innocent ones that will suffer. So this is even where my concern is at this point. I've got videos anyways, which I quite agree and somehow disagree. Some of these creatives who said some things that I want to bring out here. And particularly, there is a vital information from one of Ghanaians, Honorable, who came out to speak more on this issue. I wouldn't really reflect more on that, but I'll give my own opinion at the end of this video. So do well to stay to the end, watch patiently to the end, I beg of you. And do well to hit on the like button, share, and stay subscribed if you like it on here. And with that being said, let's watch these videos and I will be right back.
About 25 people who have been arrested, about almost 70% are Igbos, according to the police investigation. So this is why Ghanaians are trying to do protest and then against those kind of community building, community kingdom building. These are the issues that we are talking about.
So a lot of people, a lot of Ghanaians and South Africans had come to my inbox telling me that a number of Nigerians that they gave a chance, an opportunity, eventually ended up to abuse that opportunity by displaying exactly what they are known for. And when they come to me, I tell them, do not trust any Nigerian. However, certain people had come to tell me, to ask me more like, Ace, but which Nigerian should we trust? It is not possible that in a whole society, everyone is evil. Which Nigerian should we trust? So this video is about telling you the quality of a Nigerian that you should trust. And it's not much. It's very simple. Listen to me very clearly. It's very simple. This quality I'm about to expose to you is something that is really hard to find when it comes to Nigerians. So the question is, which Nigerian should I trust? It's very simple. Do you see that Nigerian that does not like friends? Do you see that Nigerian that does not love gatherings? Do you see that Nigerian that is claustrophobic? Do you see that Nigerian that goes to his work and goes home? That Nigerian that when you come to his house, you will never see a lot of people in his house. Only him likes staying. That Nigerian that is more of an introvert. That is the only Nigerian you can trust. That Nigerian that never honors an invitation and never invites people. That is the only Nigerian that you can trust. Such qualities were imbibed or inculcated or were assimilated owing to his irritation whilst in Nigeria towards his fellow Nigerians on grounds of their evil ways. Any Nigerian you see with the habit of not trying to mingle, engage, tangle, associate with people, that Nigerian that, always wants to deviate from people and stay on his own, that is the Nigerian that you can trust to any level. That is the Nigerian that you can be with and you can sleep with two of your eyes closed and nothing will happen. That is the safest Nigerian to be with. Not a Nigerian that loves to party, not a Nigerian that loves gatherings, not a Nigerian that loves association. Such Nigerians, even when that Nigerian hasn't done anything wrong to you, it's a matter of time. Come closer. He hasn't done anything wrong to you because he hasn't seen the opportunity or need to do so. The moment he sees the opportunity to do that, he will do that without looking behind. So now you people know the type of Nigerian to really trust and the type of Nigerian to associate with. Thank you very much.
I say, me not the differentiate between Yoruba, Hausa, or Igbo. If Nigerian commit crime, it's a Nigerian. That's all I need to know. You understand? So now if you look at this, the person I want to show now, so let me the person who is senior Igbo king waiting for Ghana. Now they control the whole of African chiefs, Igbo African chiefs, diaspora, anywhere they did for Africa, now they control them. So this person now, senior Igbo king waiting for Ghana here. So my own problem is say initially with the whole thing they go on, they say this video where they post up and down. Now 12 years ago video. Now person we don't like this Igbo king now they push this agenda. So make the video go out, make the video go out. They can't paint time a different image. Although the man doesn't communicate, the Igbo king guy didn't communicate at all. In communication level is almost 2/10. You understand? Because the way they take talk, we see pride inside it. And Ghanaians don't like the way they get pride. You understand? So now, this particular man, why I want to talk, why we are playing on the video, so you see the man they talk, he start with appreciation. You go tell us that this person is a people's person. He can lead, he's a good leader. He come outside, start the TikTok cam. If he say we are Igbo, right? We are Nigerians. You see, he highlight the Nigerians. You see, you're talking about that 2 or 3 times in other videos. Talk about Nigerians. You understand? He address the whole thing. Now, you don't talk and say, no more, no, we don't even the existence. No Igbo kingdom, no Igbo, no kingdom, nothing like that. Nothing like even Igbo village. You understand? So this kind of person now, now we need to look for. So I address the matter. Yeah, address the matter like simple, like that. When I first watch when I see the what's it called, the post of Igbo King for this Twitter, I see somebody calculator. Where you can't address Ghanaian. I can't look and say this doesn't make any sense. You should have come on video or on the radio station or on TV station and address Ghanaians. No can write any words. That shows more respect. That shows you respect these people more. Anyway, we can watch the video and the video be that.
I want to use this opportunity to thank Ghanaians, our host country, for the hospitality, for giving us opportunity to live in their country, do our businesses here, coexist with them peacefully. On behalf of the Nigerians in Diaspora Organization, all Nigerians in Ghana, we are showing our gratitude to Ghanaians. My name is Chief Kalistus Elezoa. I'm the Board of Trustees Chairman of Nigerians in Diaspora Organization. Nigerians in Diaspora Organization is the association that looks after the welfare of Nigerians in Ghana. That's why the office I'm speaking from, the capacity of which I'm speaking from, as the representative and the leader of Nigerians in Ghana, under the platform of Nigerians in Diaspora Organization. I want to thank the President of Ghana, the traditional rulers of Ghana, the opinion leaders in Ghana, the citizens of Ghana. I want to thank them. We want to appreciate you people for giving us opportunity. We want to thank you for the hospitality. We want to thank you for the security of Nigerians in Ghana. We want to thank our nation, Nigeria, for the relationship they built so far with Ghana as a government. We grew up to see a cordial relationship between these two countries. And we are supposed to continue to keep to whatever that will keep to the good relationship that these two countries have been having before we are born. It should not end in our own time. Yeah, I personally want to grant this interview because I want to draw attention to some certain things. You cannot sit in your house, you don't tell them the truth, and expect them not to accept whatever has been put across to them. So I'm here to put some certain records straight so that our brothers in Ghana can hear our own part of the story, whilst they digest it and be able to form their own opinion on what they think might be the truth. I want to first start by saying who we are. We are Igbos, and Igbos are peaceful people. We are Nigerians. Nigerians are peaceful people. That doesn't mean that in the midst of 230 million Nigerians, you might not have the ones who may misbehave in one way or the other. We are not saints, and we don't pretend to be saints. But when it comes to some certain issues, it's important that we draw our attention and make sure that laws of the land are respected. We are not here in Ghana to respect the laws of Ghana. We are not here in Ghana to disrespect the institutions, the traditional institutions. I think it would be abnormal for any Nigerian to think you can live peacefully in Ghana, and you think you can disrespect the people of Ghana, the culture of Ghana, the customs of Ghana, and the government of Ghana. You will not have your peace. And that we understand. And that is what our embassy have made us to know. From day one, that we must preach peace, we must make sure we guide our people to live lawfully in the land of Ghana. And that is what we stand for, and that is what we represent. So if we see any Nigerian who is doing anything that is not right, it's important we draw the attention of Ghanaian authority to make sure that we don't allow 1 or 2 people to destroy the image we have built from beginning to now. So we want to maintain it at all costs. Whatever it will take to maintain this peace, it's important we do that. Please, we should desist from media war. I know a lot of people are cashing out, they are making money by lying. How many people that are following them on the media? But it will be difficult, it will not be also fair for you to destroy another person because you want to make money for yourself. I believe if the person who sent this blogging out had done the right thing by going to Ningo Pram to ask the chiefs there whether there's anything like that, the chief would have given them the answer, just like the publication they made yesterday. They made it clear that no land has been acquired, no kingdom has been built or been built. And now, if you had done this little due diligence, you wouldn't have gone to deceive the public that Igbo is building a kingdom somewhere. I want to make it very clear to our fellow brothers and Ghanaians who have been keeping us here, preserving all the Nigerians here. Allow us to build houses in their place. Allow our children to school in their land. We trade in this place. So we marry Ghanaians. They marry our own people. We had wonderful relationship between us and Ghana. We will not allow some people to come and destroy the relationship we have had that we didn't build even ourselves. So the truth about the matter is that the Igbos are not building any kingdom anywhere. The Igbos have not bought any land in any part of Ghana to build any kingdom. The Igbos do not have any intention to build any kingdom. The Igbos will not support anybody who will have that intention to build any kingdom. They cannot build any kingdom in another kingdom. People were talking about the viral video that went round. That video that went round was a pronouncement that was made 12 years ago. And somebody intentionally brought that video out to cause confusion. That was a video the Igbo made when he was being interviewed after the coronation. He was trying to put across what his vision would be for the people he's leading. And unfortunately, people twisted it to be a building of kingdom. If you go and listen to that video, he said an Igbo village. He never said an Igbo kingdom. I want you people to go back and listen to it again and again and again. What he said was Igbo village. But I want to say that nobody can build, even if it's Igbo village. No Igbo man can even build a house where he will live if Ghanaians did not grant him a place or the authority to build. So we cannot take that privilege for granted. It's a privilege we protect, it's a privilege we cherish, it's a privilege that we enjoy, it's a privilege that we want to thank people of Ghana for. Secondly, the issue of our New Yam Festival is something that has to do with Thanksgiving. This is something we do to thank God after we've planted our crops. We have a season when we reap what we have sown. And by our culture, we are people who believe so much in God.
She said the man talk. The man say the relationship we will grow up to meet, it won't be sport in our own time. Very appreciative, sounds very humble, sounds very clear. This conversation with this man just get with the press now will show you how important effective communication is. Communicating with somebody is a different thing, but effective communication is another level. Now the same word that will follow you talk, will make me and you want to enter plate, eat the same food from the same plate. Now the same word that will still utter to you, will make you go carry knife, me and you go start the fight. So regardless, let love lead. This protest, I beg make it just die down like that. I beg my Ghanaians.
Did he acquire the land? That is his problem. Whether he did or he did not, he's voicing out that he has. And the videos are there. So we are taking his word again.
So is he being released on bail?
Yes, this afternoon he complained of high BP.
In the cell?
In the cells, and said his BP has gone up. You know, yesterday when he was invited, he went there with the ambassador. Nigeria.
Ambassador of what?
Nigeria.
Nigeria's ambassador to Ghana.
Nigeria ambassador to Ghana. He went there with his lawyers and all that, thinking that it was the ordinary citizens, what do you call it, NIB or National Investigation, National Security will just listen to him and ask him to walk away. This is not that national security you're thinking of. This is a different national security altogether. They will investigate. As a citizen of Ghana, when you send a petition, they will have to listen to your petition.
So why did the police arrest him? And for what? Why did they keep him overnight? What was the charge?
The charge was that, first of all, he's calling himself a king in Ghana when he's not a citizen of this country. Parading around and going around everywhere and calling himself the king of Ghana and the king of Igbo. Igbos don't have king in Ghana. When you're a foreigner and you're a settler, you come to this country. Our constitutions allow you to be called a chief of your community. So all the settlers in Ghana, like the Yoruba, they have a Yoruba chief, the Hausas, they have a chief, the Zambarama chief. That is fine. We can give you that title to be able to be managing yourself. But when you begin to, parade yourself, call yourself like Asante Hene and all these other kings in Ghana, and you be walking when you are not a citizen and say you are a king, and you are going to acquire trust of land and build a kingdom. He was lived with Nigerians will tell you that, Massa, be careful. And let me be
what report did you give to the police?
You remember when this incident happened? I wrote to the NIB and the National Security, telling them to, and then Land Commission and all that, to investigate into the matter and to strip him of the title king. He cannot be comparing himself to Asante Hene and all that. And funny enough, this king, or whatever we call himself, finds his way of dining with NDC and MPP. You realize that all
Well, there's
these-
some videos that will be putting up. Please show us some of the videos.
Yes.
Well, the story is that he was a big contributor to political campaigns.
but not that can be his problem if they're not arrested.
There you see him over there.
Yeah, look at this one.
Yeah.
In this country,
But this is long ago. This is not recent.
this is recent. This
No,
is his
not recent.
kingdom.
This is 2025. This is before election.
This is before election.
Yes.
But what is wrong with this and today? It's the same story.
Yeah, but
Doesn't
he got
change-
endorsement from political leadership. That's the point I'm making.
Oh, okay, that's what you are making.
Yeah, that's Johnson Asiedu
Sitting down there.
the chairman of the NDC.
Why-
Seated right there.
Does it make it right?
I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm telling you where he gets his power from.
Yes, and he's not going to get it from me. And I'm going to distill that power, and I've done that.
You've done that. You're a minority party.
It doesn't matter. There's one truth in life. The Ghanaian society will rally behind me in any circumstances against this man. If I say tomorrow there's a demonstration, you will see the number of people who come out to support this demonstration against our politicians who are allowing it. Look, like I said, our forefathers toiled for this nation. They died for this nation. Our current politicians, what are we doing? We're selling out the nation for peanuts. Everybody is welcome in Ghana.
Nigerians will live, and then you can't use force to sack them, because we are living in a world that we are not living in the archaic years. You see, baby, you know, okay, so we use force, even human right will fight for them. Do we know this? So we use force, because human right will fight for them because they have the right, especially those who are here or who came here legally. They have the right to live in Ghana.
This message goes to Ghanaians and all Nigerians living in Ghana. You see that Nigerian guy where they parade himself saying that he be Igbo king. Ghanaians, it's about time you think of deporting that guy back to Nigeria because he's got an agenda. He has an agenda. Kinship is by inheritance. Kinship is a hereditary. You have to inherit it. But the last time I checked, that guy is not even from a royal home. He is just an ordinary guy parading all over Nigeria. Found himself in Ghana for greener pastures. Married a Ghanaian woman. Do papa movements, make money. And now that he has money, he has succeeded in doing the papa to make money. He think he can rub shoulders with us and call himself Igbo king in someone's land. You are not a Ghanaian. So how dare you call yourself a king on someone's land? Oh Manaja, the least you could go is to be a leader of Igbo people in Ghana. You will form a group of Igbo people and then discuss your distress moments. That is all you can do. You can only lead the Igbos in Ghana. But you can't call yourself Igbo king. This is not your land. Ghana is not your country. You are only married to a Ghanaian. So please, enough. Ghanaians, wake up. The saddest part of the whole thing is that if you go to Kasua, they have Eze Buruku Buruku 1. If you go to Medina, they have Eze Buruku Nanya 2. If you go to Kumasi, they have Eze Oburukaka 3, 4. Everywhere they have Eze, whatever, Eze Buruku Buruku, Eze Wama, Eze, everywhere they have installed Eze, South Chiefs. Ghanaians, they have installed South Chiefs. So you can imagine where this is leading to. Wake up, Ghana, wake up. Wake up, because Igbo king is not even recognized in Nigeria. I am telling you this. Igbo king is not even recognized in Nigeria. I'm telling you, they are just ordinary king in Nigeria. So how dare him come to Ghana to call himself a king and to himself call himself Igbo king on someone's land? This is totally wrong. This guy has a plan. He is on a mission. He is on a dangerous mission. Let's stop this Igbo king now before it is too late. The kings and chiefs of our land, let us all come together and stop this Igbo king now. Did you guys hear what he said? He is building a school for Igbo people. He is building a hotel. A lot of stuff he mentioned only for Igbos. What happens to Nigerians? I thought he's a Nigerian. Why is he only doing this for only Igbo people? This should tell you how Igbo people always want to do past themselves. Igbo people always want to do past themselves. Anywhere Igbo man gets some more opportunity, he wants to finish everybody and take over everything. Why is it that Igbo people, anytime you get opportunity on someone's land, on someone's cottage, someone's palace, someone's land, you want to overpower them, show off? See, the gragra for Igbo people don't date too much. Enough is enough. You Igbo people, you are creating problems for innocent Yorubas, Calabas, and the rest of the tribes in Ghana, Nigerians in Ghana. You Igbo people, you this Igbo king, you are creating confusion for innocent Nigerians living in Ghana. Do you remember Ghana must go? Do you remember Ghana must go? Do you remember? Okay, if you remember, you are causing problem for innocent Nigerians. Okay? Enough is enough. You are not a Ghanaian, so you can't be a king in Ghana. You can only be the leader for Igbo people. Okay? You can only be a leader for Igbo people, but you can't be a king in Ghana. Okay? So enough Enough. We shouldn't let money buy our sense of reasoning. Because of money, some of una small chiefs and leaders, you've sold your sense of reasoning and you've allowed a stranger gradually taking over your land. If problem come tomorrow, me and you, we go face am. If wahala come tomorrow, me and you, we go face am.
All right, guys. First of all, I want to start with that smiling muscles. Is it smiling muscles? See, there's something I don't like. Call a sin and call it by its name, by whom is responsible. If, for example, someone commits a crime and is a Nigerian, they will ask you, where are you from in Nigeria? It's either from Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, or the rest of other tribes, right? So saying if a Nigerian commits a crime, you should say it's Nigerian. It sounds very lame and stupid, right? I see a kind of hypocrisy in the context of his message. Even though we are preaching peace, in order for you to achieve peace, you must state the truth. You must say the truth just the way it is, without sentiment, emotions, and bias. And that's why I see that many Nigerians lack the knowledge and understanding to be very, very real and straightforward, without attaching emotion, sentiment, and bias. That's one thing we suffer from. And I depict that in everything that he's saying in the context of this Igbo man's chief, honorable, whatever that he's soliciting for. Fine, we need peace. Every country needs peace. Ghana needs its peace, right? But Ghanaians are reacting based on the crimes being committed by Nigerians, no cap, and emphatically on the actions and inactions of the Igbo king in particular. What the Igbos are doing, what Nigerians are doing in general. Are you not putting your torchlight on these things to see that it is actually a problem to Ghanaians? Like I heard someone said, why is it that every now and then is the Igbo matter, Igbo this? As though this is not even an issue to Ghanaians. Anyways, whether it's an issue to Ghanaians or not, I still maintain the fact that things should be addressed the right way, through the right source, without taking laws into hands, so that it will be resolved amicably and peacefully. And at the end of the day, that same peace will reign. But without saying the truth and stating facts the way it is, and understanding Ghanaians' plight and their pain, it makes you want to, make them look stupid, as though you want to sweep their pains, their feelings, their emotions, their reactions under the carpet or into the thin air, which I would not even see as reasonable and being responsible here. If anybody is caught or anybody does something wrong, hold that person accountable and let the law take its course. Because at the end of the day, if it's not followed through that route, it will affect everybody. And if it affects everybody, that's affected everybody. Today, Nigeria is bearing a bad name. Majority of the tribes are responsible, which are the Igbos. We have evidence here and there. Saying that the man did not say, or he said it 10, 20 years ago, of building a community, gallivanting and doing all said and done, is not of recent. Sounds stupid. He has said such. And if he was lying, why is he a liar? How is he a liar? For him to publicly, do you know what it means that your words are, that you are responsible for your words, your actions, and your inactions? Do you know what it means for you to come out publicly to say a thing, and at the end of the day, you come out to say you don't mean it? They are just ambitions. Are you crazy? Are you sick upstairs? And you expect people who listen to these things, just like you heard the honorable from Ghana, to just sweep it under the carpet? They should not protect their boundaries, their territory. They should not put an eye. They should not act upon what you have said. That's why, yes, they say your words can put you into trouble. Today now, they're investigating that there are no acres of land. But why did he come out to lie? Once a liar is always a liar. Once a criminal is always a criminal. Because at the end of the day, there will still be traces of criminality in such a person or people or country. Simple. My own point is that don't go to Ghana and spoil Ghana. Ghana has been good before you people came in as Nigerians. Don't go and spoil it. If Ghana was bad, you heard that Ghana is a war zone, you won't go there. Nigerians will not flock in there. Now you've gone there and you're doing the unthinkable, carrying the evil things that we do back home to that place. Who will it be that will be happy? It's just like you gave your house to somebody and they're coming there to mess it up for you. Brother with smiling muzzles, will you like it? You're stupid, because I'm even getting pissed at this point. Does it mean that what Nigerians are doing is not something Ghanaians should talk about or address? Right? My point is they should address it, and address it the way that is best and suitable for them. The Ghanaians are not babies that we should tell them what to do. We can say peace should reign, fine, but let the issues on ground be resolved, and resolved amicably. That's my opinion, and that's my point. Nobody should come here to be blackmailing, gaslighting Ghanaians as though maybe they don't even have the right to do whatever they want to do, say whatever they want to say, or defend their country. That's how you people go there. You see you talking rubbish, say xenophobic, accusing South Africans at the end of the day of being xenophobic and all whatnot, where they are fighting for their right to protect their country. That is what they want to turn it to in Ghana. They are now beginning to gaslight Ghanaians by calling them xenophobic and all whatnot. What sort of stupidity is that? You see, this sentiment and bias is what I hate the most about Nigerians. Hypocrisy, pretense, which is criminality in action. Criminals. My dear, let me just leave it here because at the end of the day, I will continue to expose all these lies. Right? Let the truth prevail so that peace can reign. Thank you and God bless you. Do not forget to hit on the like button, share, and stay subscribed if you like it on here, like I said. And I will see you in my next one. I love you and I will always do. Ciao, ciao.